Welcome inside the Ponoka Recreation Complex. Hey, look, we made it. We made it. 7 straight road games, and the Stamps will wrap up with 7 straight at home. And I gotta say, digging the third jersey for the Ponoka Stampeders is Robert Michetti back in between the pipes for Ponoka. Stephen Arthur will go for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers, as Sylvan Lake coming off an overtime victory at home over the Rocky Rams, as the Ponoka Stampeders coming off a 5-3 loss. Both these teams on back-to-backs. So we are underway here. Braden Weston gets this in offensively. And now Braden Klessens will start out back the other way. Klessens here on a Monday night from Ponoka, Alberta's other Stampede city, as it snowed. Dylan Schoenert starts out through center, gives up to the near side, Caleb Berg. Berg now over to the far side, shooter to one-timer, stopped by Michetti, and he will hang on to that. Sylvan Lake coming in today at 3-3-1-0 now, as we are past the halfway point of the season. Puck poked back to Michetti, keeps it alive. The Ponoka Stampeders, they sit at 1-5-1-0, so it's not been a great start to the year for Ponoka. Hoping to use these 7 consecutive home games to kind of get back into the thick of things, maybe make the playoffs, as a one-timer is stopped easily there by Stephen Arthur. Face-off won here by the Wranglers, and they have control of it now. It'll come up the near side for Tate Optendries. Optendries around one, looking to the middle, can't find anybody, and Walker Guthrie will get it to Shea Reynolds. He's started to come out of the woodwork with late and start to play pretty well. Zach Daniels, he's got it in Sylvan Lake territory, trying to spin away from a couple of checks. It goes up to Tate Optendries, now over to Braden Weston. Weston just couldn't get around a check, and the Sylvan Lake Wranglers turn it over, and the Stampeders come back the other way, but they are offside. Face-off just outside of the Wrangler blue line. 3 minutes and 34 seconds into the opening frame. Coming up a little later on tonight, we will have another game from Airdrie. The Rocky Rams taking on the Thunder. Over on the far side, here come the Ponoka Stampeders in on the attack. But Zach Kungle had a whale of a game against the Rams. Finds himself back in the lineup this evening. And now Bennett to Bowen. A great chance, stopped by Michetti. Here's Richmond. Richmond out front. That's denied. Cody Wold's got it, gets it to Richmond. Back to the line, Zach Kungle through traffic. Good save, Michetti kicked it out with the stick. Now it's going to come over to the far side corner. Bennett back to Kungle. Kungle to Wold. Wold, Bennett shoots. Good block by Walker Guthrie. And the Ponoka Stampeders hemmed in a little bit here. In their home opener comes a ways into the season. Over on the far side, Stampeders work it in. Now into the middle. Here's Jordan Jacoby ragging off the iron. Now in Brandon Brockerville. Knocked off the puck. Brockerville in the corner. And getting this one loose will be Ponoka. Caden Gatz over there on the far side. Gatz with it, back to the line. Dakota Sullivan stepped into one and ripped it wide. Here's the Wranglers will come back the other way. Kean Bowen over the line, looking into the middle. Peyton Wright shoots it, gets blocked, goes into the corner. Sloan Garrity's got control of the puck. Comes into Connor Sullivan in the middle. So it's not Connor Sullivan, excuse me, Dakota Sullivan in the middle. And now here's Braden Wells. Braden Wells over to Brendan Scott. Scott tied up in the far side corner. Dug loose by Wells. Up top, that's Dakota Sullivan. Now Scott on the far side, half boards, spinning and firing this one in deep. And tied up down low is Peyton Wright. There to help out is a couple of guys. Here's Sloan Garrity. Knocked off the puck. He comes right to Stephen Arthur. But the Wranglers able to gain control here and over to the far side. Caleb Berg. Berg, he comes right in, looking to get a shot away in front. Couldn't. Berg, now to Sloan Garrity. Now Bowen, a chance. Great save, Michetti. Back to the line, held in Lightburn. Lightburn shooting, that gets blocked, and Garrity at the side of the net can't get a shot away. Good defensive play by Ryan Harder. Garrity's got it back to the near side, but Dakota Sullivan with a great defensive play to deny that. Over halfway through this first period, the Wranglers with some pressure. Caleb Berg shoots, didn't get all of it. Came off the side of the goal, and Jordan Sears will come back the other way. Here comes Sears. Sears, what a move. Sears in to the backhand. It gets blocked by Bowden Ryder, and Ryder will come back the other way for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. Kicked back into Jacob Saylor. Saylor over to Sears. Sears now with it. Sears spinning away from a check. It's tied up down low. And Sears has it again. Sears to the near side, Straub. Straub now up to Jacob Saylor. Saylor will come in offensively for the Ponoka Stampeders. Saylor knocked off the puck. Try to step around Ryder. Back to the line. Sends a shot through traffic. Good blocker save made by Stephen Arthur. Another drive from Klessens. Arthur makes the save again and holds on. Robert Michetti back in between the pipes for the Ponoka Stampeders. Face-off left, right side of Arthur. Walker Guthrie, 3 shots blocked so far in just the first period. Dayton Playford knocked off the puck. Jonathan Kelly now up to Shea Reynolds. Reynolds, Klessens. Klessens turns this one over. Braden Weston now turns this one back over, and here comes Casey Straub. Straub's knocked off the puck. Dayton Playford had it. Lost it back to Reynolds. Reynolds stolen from him, and Straub has it in the neutral zone. Casey Straub chased back. It will come up the near sideboards, and Shea Reynolds got it to Kieran Bullock. Bullock will come back the other way, but he's unable to get this one in. And now here's turned over. Here's Brent Weston, shoots it. Good stop by Michetti. It's tied up far side corner. Unable to dig this one out. Optendries now does. Now it's Playford. Weston shoots from the slot. He put it high and wide. Now a battle ensues here on the near sideboards, and Kieran Bullock will come back the other way for Ponoka. Gets this one in deep, but it's gathered instead by Tate Optendries, former Ponoka Stampeder, and he gives it up to Dayton Playford. Will come out for the Wranglers. Optendries in offensively now, stolen here by Casey Straub. Straub can't get it out. Optendries maintains. Optendries trying to get it from the corner out front. Can't do so. Jordan Sears knocks this one down, and he'll come out with speed. Sears pitched off there neatly by the captain Playford. Now it's Peyton Wright. Wright comes in for the Wranglers. Right to Garrity. Garrity far side. Shot blocked down low. Garrity again! Oh, the block and the rebound came right to him. Not sure how he didn't bury it. 3-on-2 Ponoka. As it's Sullivan. Couldn't get a shot away. Saylor will. He shoots. Good stop there by Stephen Arthur. And we got a penalty coming. Caleb Alley is going to the penalty box for charging, and this is going to be more than 2. It's a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. Don't know why we just got that shot of the fans. That was weird. But nonetheless, LaValle is charging 5 minutes, a game misconduct. So all kinds of opportunity for the Wranglers here. But Richmond gets an opportunity first on their own major penalty kill, and it's going to be Robert Michetti making the save. And so the injury that results as a result of a charge, that's an automatic 5-minute major. So Caleb Alley done for the evening, and the Wranglers got to kill one here, and a big opportunity to get one killed, but they will give up a breakaway. Here's a chance. Jacoby! Great save on the breakaway by Stephen Arthur. Now it comes back to the near blue line, the offensive line for Sylvan Lake. Taken away by Braden Klessens. Klessens to the near side for Caden Gatz. Gatz, he starts right in through center. He can't get this one in deep. It's sent down the length of the ice. Down to 3:43 remaining on the major penalty to the Wranglers. It will carry over, regardless, of course, of if Ponoka scores or not into the second period. A good job there. Now one-timer through traffic. Glove saves Stephen Arthur, and he will hold on to that. Stephen Arthur made that save through traffic. Couple of good chances here on the power play so far for the Ponoka Stampeders. Face-offs 4-3 in favor of Ponoka, and they will not win that one, however. Bowden Ryder will send this one the length of the ice, and that might take us to the end of the first period, as there are just 5 seconds left. Sears might have an opportunity to get one last shot away. He will. It goes wide, and that will do it for period number 1 here from Ponoka. The Stampeders and Wranglers tied up at 0, but Stampeders will carry the long man advantage as they into the second period. Is the major penalty, you saw it there. As I believe it was charging. I'm just going to confirm that. Yeah, charging major and a game misconduct at 17:54 to Caleb Valley. We are back inside the Ponoka Culture and Recreation Complex. And Nate Higgins is going to go on the draw here against Peyton Wright. As still 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining on the Stampeder power play. Long shot, Jacob Saylor. Good save by Stephen Arthur. Caleb Valley was thrown out, charging in major and a game misconduct. So the next 2 minutes and 43 seconds will have a lot to do with where this game goes over the next couple of periods. This puck gets sent down the ice by the Sylvan Lake Wranglers, and Austin Ancillon's back to get that. Ancillon starts racing out through center. Comes over the line on the near side. Ancillon back to the line. Drive through traffic. Tipped and blocked. Dayton Playford down the ice. It's just the equivalent of a 2-minute minor to kill here for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers, as we are under 2 minutes to go in the major penalty. And here comes Nate Higgins. Higgins can't step around Playford. Playford got it to Kyle Richmond. Richmond tied up on the near sideboards. This will go to Bowden Ryder. Ryder will send it the length of the ice. 93 seconds to go on the major penalty, the major power play for Ponoka. Here comes Klessens. Klessens now to Higgins. Higgins poked off his stick, but it's right to Klessens. Klessens to the line. Jacob Saylor. Saylor, one-timer. Far side, they score. Power play goal. Jordan Sears. And the Ponoka Stampeders take a 1-0 lead. And of course, with it being a major penalty, they stay on the man advantage until it fully expires. Beautiful feed on the backhand by Saylor to Sears to the back of the net. So 1-0 Ponoka. The Sylvan Lake, they come into this game, they're scuffling a little bit, right? They won 3 in a row to start, then they lost 3 straight. They went back to 500. They got taken to overtime by a Rocky Ram team who probably shouldn't be taking them to overtime yesterday. Now you're down 1-0 second period. So plenty of time to go, but still, if Ponoka can find a way to get another power play goal in the next little under a minute here, that really changes the complexion of this game. Down the ice it goes. It's gathered here by Kieran Bullock. Is Caden Gatz with the puck in the far corner. Gets a big hit. Caleb can't get this one out front. And now all kinds of trouble here for Ponoka. They're down to 12 seconds here to go in the power play. But here's Jonathan Kelly. Great save by Stephen Arthur. Flashes the leather. 17 1/4 to go. Just 7 seconds remaining in the Sylvan Lake Major. Then we will be back to even strength. As Bowden Ryder takes this back the other way. Ryder's got a breakaway. Even strength now. Ryder to the backhand. Great save, Machete. Kicked it out with the right pad. And the Ponoka Stampeders stay up 1-0. But we're 5-on-5 again. Is knocked off the puck there is Kelly. Dayton Playford has it over to the near side. Bowden Ryder now to Braden Weston. Weston over to Schoonert. Schoonert comes in offensively on the near side for Sylvan Lake. Hits Playford. Playford right in. Shoots it. Got blocked. Came to Caden Gatz in his own zone. Gatz to Jordan Jacoby. Jacoby took a hard shot along the far side, and no call coming. It is, I think Ponoka wanted one, but it's deemed a clean hit. Now here comes Braden Weston right down the near side boards. Weston stops, hammers one over to Berg, and Berg hammers it on net, and a good save by Machete. Schooner in control, Berg out front, blocked. Schooner trying to get it, but Casey Straub able to get that one up to Caden Gatz. Gatz to Sears. Sears shoots it, gets blocked and goes wide. Zach Daniels, now he'll come back the other way for the Wranglers. Turned it over, Saylor shooting, he hit the post. Jacob Saylor beat Stephen Arthur, but he couldn't beat the iron. Here comes Caleb Berg. Berg trying to get around Guthrie. Couldn't. Guthrie's got it now. Guthrie over to Sears on the far side. Sears. Berg's one man with speed. Sears now to Higgins. It's just disrupted enough that Higgins couldn't get a shot away. He was behind the net by the time he got it. Here comes Caleb back the other way. Back and forth we go here in Ponoka. Nate Higgins has it in his own zone. He's going to spin back to Guthrie. Guthrie up to Jordan Sears. Sears stolen from him by Cody Wold. And Sears trying to take this back from Wold, but he can't get it. Here's Braden Weston. Poked off his stick, but he's got it back in the near side corner. Good job by Austin Ancion, the Ponoka captain, to get this one to Harder now to Jacob Saylor. Saylor now. Cody Wold taken away from him. Kungle up the far side to Kean Bowen. Bowen. He's going to put this one in deep. It'll be gathered there by James Lee behind his own goal. Lee now to Ryan Harder. Harder up to Braden Wells. Wells finds his way back into the lineup after the loss yesterday afternoon in Three Hills. Here's now Bowen. Bowen over to the far side. One-timer stopped by Machete! Unbelievable save by Robert Machete. Point blank one-timer, got it with the glove. Up next for these two teams, Three Hills will be in Sylvan Lake on Friday. And these Ponoka Stampeders at home to the Mountain View Colts on Thursday. Scott now to Harder, shooting, stopped by Arthur, and he'll hold on to that. 9:59 to go, second period. Almost exactly halfway through regulation in this hockey game. It's 1-0 Stamps. Here's Kelly back to the far sideline. That's Lee. Kelly again. Kelly to Reynolds. Reynolds shoots it. Got blocked at a couple of bodies and goes in behind the Wrangler goal. The Wranglers have it now. They're going to come back the other way with speed. Braden Weston makes one move. He's got a man to the net. Weston to Garrity. Garrity shoots it. Great save, Machete. Kicks it out. Sloan Garrity. Real good opportunity to tie this game. Right in front. Great save, Machete again. Kicked it out with the pad. And a hard hit on the far side right in front of the bench. And now trying to dig this one loose. Zane Bennett will come back the other way for Sylvan Lake. Bennett right in front for Weston. And that one goes wide. Now Kieran Bullock. Bullock now to Shea Reynolds. Reynolds carries in for the Ponoka Stampeders. Reynolds up top, a one-time drive. Gatz, he got it back. He fired it wide of the net. And Zach Daniels knocked off the puck there. Reynolds in behind the Wrangler goal. Kicks it loose for Brandon Brockerville. Right out front, intercepted neatly by Kyle Richmond, and Richmond will go back the other way for the Wranglers. Richmond right in. Richmond shoots it. Glove save, Machete again. Robert Machete played a lot to start the year. Didn't get to start in back-to-back games, but oh boy, he's looked tremendous in this one. Turning aside everything that's come his way. Face-off, right side of Machete, won cleanly by the Wranglers. Here's Brett Weston. Knocked off the puck, and Walker Guthrie will start out for the Stampeders. It'll come to Ancion. Ancion up to Caden Gatz. Gatz tried to center that one, and now it comes up to center. Gatz intercepts, gives up to Ancion. Ancion in offensively. Lets one go. Stopped by Stephen Arthur, and he will hold on to that. 5 minutes, 38 seconds to go here in the second period. 1-0 for the Ponoka Stampeders. Brendan Scott out there on the draw against Caleb Berg, and Scott won it cleanly. Far side Straub, now Harder. Harder turns this one over and back the other way, Schooner. But a great defensive play by Straub to knock that puck loose, and Casey Straub sends this one to Braden Wells. Wells retreats back into his own zone. Straub in front of the net now. Straub now got it to Ryan Harder. Harder trying to take this up through center. Stolen from him by Wade Lightburn. Lightburn tied up in the far side corner. It'll come to Wells. Wells trying to look out front. He got it to Scott. Shot it. Got blocked. Scott again. Back to the line. Casey Straub through traffic. Blocked by Caleb Berg, and he'll come back the other way. Here's Ryan Harder. He gets this one as the Stampeders get control of the puck again. Nate Higgins couldn't get a shot away from right there. And now on the far side, Berg has it. Berg to Schoonert. Schoonert now to the near side. Bowden Ryder. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Still 1-0 for Ponoka. Ryder taken away from him by Braden Klessens. Klessens to the near side, Saylor. Saylor now through center over to the far side, Sears. Sears right back. Saylor couldn't get a shot away. Taken away from him by Bowden Ryder. Ryder got it to Kean Bowen, and Bowen will step over the line here. But he's knocked off the puck, forcing Sylvan Lake to regroup. Bowden Ryder drops off Richmond, shoots it. Glove save, Machete again. Every time he's been called upon, Robert Machete is equal to the task. 1:41 to go in the second period. Face-off left side here of Machete. And it's won by the Stampeders. And they're trying to dig this one loose. Here's Walker Guthrie now. Guthrie up to Brendan Brockerville. And Brockerville will start over the line offensively. Brockerville back to the line, Ancion. Ancion now Jacoby. Is now knocked off the puck. Jacoby's got this again. Jordan Jacoby puts this into the corner. Caden Gatz. Gatz far side, Brockerville. Brockerville, he's tripped up there. And the Ponoka Stampeders will go to the kill for the first time. As Brandon Brockerville trips up Cody Wold. He doesn't love the call. But now the Wranglers, late in the second period, will have a chance to tie this thing up. Of course, the power play carries over into the third. We're about $1:45. We can't get one here. But here's Richmond, the shot from the near side. Blocked and cleared. That should do it for period number 2. Good hit down low on Bennett. But that now does it. 40 minutes in the books here in Ponoka. It is 1-0 Stampeders. They go to the lockers with a lead. 1-0 on the goal there by Jordan Sears. A power play tally after 40 minutes. 14-12, low event game here. Shots favor the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. They'll go to the power play, though. Who's Brandon Brockerville. He sits for tripping. So a chance with 1:45 about remaining on the man advantage for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers to get this game back even here in the third period. And Caleb Berg, he hits Casey Straub. And Braden Weston, he's got it in the neutral zone but can't get it in. Then Bowden Ryder has to retreat back into his own zone. And not a great start to this third period for the Wranglers. Is smothering short-handed are the Stamps right now, but finally they're able to get it out. Here comes Braden Weston. Weston tried to take to the middle on Guthrie. Couldn't do so. Wade Lightburn far side. Lightburn to the line. Ryder now Schoonert shoots it. Glove saved by Robert Machete. He will hold on. Minute into the third period, just 46 seconds remains on the man advantage for Sylvan Lake to try to get this thing tied back up. 11-8 the draws favor the Stampeders, but they won't win that one. Over the far side, Weston. Now this one's going to come outside the line, force the Wranglers to regroup. This one sent over to the near side. Harder came onto it. That could have been dangerous, but they're going to say that is just a hair offside. Face-off outside the Sylvan Lake blue line. And just 28 seconds to go on a man advantage, but here's Harder on a short-handed rush. Right in front to Scott, he shoots it. Great save by Arthur. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Kyle Richmond. Richmond makes a move, tries to get this one into Caleb. But Robert Machete makes a save, and he will hang on to that. Minute 43 into this third period. Just 3 seconds to go on the power play for Sylvan Lake. Draw one and controlled by the Wranglers. Richmond trying to capitalize on a set play there, couldn't. We're back to even strength. Brandon Brockerville, fresh out of the penalty box, going to try to get this one in on Sylvan Lake. Cannot do so. The Wranglers controlling their own zone. This is Caleb on the far side. Takes a bump, and now here comes Brockerville. Brockerville on the turn back. Gave up Klessens. Now harder, side of the net. Sharp angle shot, banks off the side of the goal. And comes in behind the goal, and here come the Wranglers back the other way. Austin Caleb. Caleb goes to Schooner. Schooner knocked off the puck, trying to get this one up to Shea Reynolds, and he will. Reynolds down to Kieran Bullock. Bullock, he comes right in. Bullock drops off. Kelly shoots. Save, rebound, scores! Shea Reynolds continues his hot pace. It's 2-0 for the Ponoka Stampeders. Bullock shot it, or excuse me, it wasn't Bullock who shot it, but it was shot on goal. The rebound definitely blockered into the corner by Arthur, but he didn't do it hard enough, and that just left kind of a floating puck in the vicinity of Shea Reynolds, who displays hand-eye coordination like no other and bats that one out of the air to plunk that one home and turn this into a 2-goal advantage for his Stampeders. Hey, maybe this is a Stamps issue all along. Just had to play it home. As the Wranglers will come back the other way, looking to get on the board. Here's Braden Weston. Weston right in front. Guthrie over to the far side as Robert Machete is pitched to you-know-what so far through this game. And looking real good so far. Here's now Jonathan Kelly on the far side. Kelly over to the near side. Saylor shoots it. Glove saved by Arthur. That's a big save. This game goes 3-0 with less than 15 to play. And that completely makes this a mountain to climb for the Wranglers. But still just a 2-goal game and plenty of time left. This draw won by Caleb Berg, and the Wranglers controlling their own zone. Over to the far side, Braden Weston. He's got speed and he beats one. He's trying to beat another, but it's taken off the puck by Ancion, but he still got it. Weston, look, that was Weston looking to the near side for Caleb Berg. Couldn't get it there though. Schooner digs it out of a pile, but the Stampeders are able to control. It's going to come right to Sears. Sears, he's got a man in the net. Sears stops up, right up top. Saylor shoots and it got blocked. Nate Higgins, he gets crunched into the boards, and the Wranglers try to get this out. Can't. Sears, high slot. Got it to Klessens. He fired it just wide. 12 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the third period. Klessens over to Jacob Saylor. Saylor to Jordan Jacoby. He gets crunched, but Sears has control in his own zone. Now to Saylor. Sears to Jordan Jacoby. Jacoby comes over the line near side. Saylor shooting, save, rebound covered up by Stephen Arthur. 11 minutes, 49 seconds to go, third period. Face off left side of Arthur. Won by the Stampeders. Jacoby looking at the side of the goal, but unable to put it home. And here come the Wranglers back the other way. Tate Optendries in behind the goal. Right up front. Rebound! Oh, it's put just wide. Inches from getting on the board were the Wranglers. That would have completely changed the complexion of this one. But instead, here comes Casey Straw back the other way for Ponoka. Idle front. Barkerville rebound for Caden Gatz. Couldn't settle it down. Now tied up in the corner. Gatz still has it. Gatz spinning and firing. Save. Rebound. Scores! Jordan Jacoby makes it 3-0 Ponoka. Caden Gatz, the lone assist. And that is a dagger for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers, who have yet to find Twine. Now you're asking them to find Twine 3 times in the next 10 minutes and 8 seconds. It's hard to see, but it's. I certainly won't say it's over yet, but that is a tough one to take if you're Sylvan Lake. But Sylvan Lake, though, is saying, as I say, that will get a man advantage here. Ryan Harder going to the penalty box for tripping. For hooking, excuse me. So a face-off to the left side of Machete. Sylvan Lake, an opportunity to get on the board there. 0 for 1. Not a great first power play, just one shot. Now here's Zach Daniels. Right in off the line. Daniels shoots it. Great blocker. Saved by Machete. Guthrie wins a battle and flings it the full 200. 9:30 to go here in this third period. Optendries got it to Richmond. 3-on-2, Sylvan Lake. Optendries near side. He shoots it. It goes just wide. Optendries now to Kalev. That one broken up. Kalev's got it in behind the net, tied up by Walker Guthrie. And that is a penalty coming up. And it goes against Kyle Richmond. So, power play, which was Sylvan Lake's, is not anymore. And I didn't really see where the hook was. And Richmond unhappily in the penalty box. And I got to say, I agree with him. So a little bit of room out there, but still not what you want if you're Sylvan Lake giving up the power play. But maybe you can use some speed here to your advantage as it's 4-on-4 for the next minute and change. Here's Saylor now. Saylor taking out the puck. Daniels now got it to Braden Weston. Weston comes in, pinched off neatly by James Lee, who takes a hard shot from Bennett. Bennett, far side, they score! Braden Weston scores for Sylvan Lake from Zane Bennett. And Zane Bennett, a great job there. Finishes a check hard in the corner. Right here you'll see, retrieves the puck, feeds it to Weston. And so now maybe a little bit of life if you're the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. It's 3-1 with 8:36 to go. And maybe that little bit extra room, 4-on-4, proved useful. Lee over to the far side. Here's Sears. Jordan Sears trying to get around Daniels. And a good defensive play to stand him up by Zach Daniels. And here come the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. It's St. Bennett in. Bennett knocked off the puck. He's looking in line. Can't find anything. Taken away from him by Braden Wells. Wells will start out through center. Now to Higgins on the near side. 47 seconds now of power play time for the Stamps as Sylvan Lake has a guy out. Sylvan Lake has a guy in the box now. Here's a couple of chances meanwhile for Jordan Sears, but a couple of big saves, certainly to keep this thing still alive somewhat by Stephen Arthur. Kelly Jacoby Gatz out there in the power play unit for Ponoka. And the Stamps will win it. Klessens to Gatz. Now it comes to Jacoby. He snaps it and it goes just wide. Wranglers able to get the clear. So that might come close to doing it for the power play for Ponoka here. We'll get back to even strength momentarily in 4 seconds. And now we are back to even strength. But meanwhile, here's Kelly trying to go short side shelf, but it goes high and wide. Down by 2, 6:45 to go. Wranglers need a couple. A big hit by Ancion, and now Peyton Wright. He jumps right in there, and Peyton Wright going at it with Austin Ancion. And they're trading rights back and forth. Ancion underneath. Peyton Wright over the top. Wright, and he's got one more over the top on Ancion, but Ancion responds. Wright gives him one. Underneath comes Ancion. Big tilt here between Wright and Ancion. Ancion takes one more, but underneath comes the big captain, Austin Ancion, firing up the crowd. His Stamps are 6.5 away from another victory. Big hit by Ancion and Peyton Wright. Little 24-on-24 crime there. Steps right in, gives up a lot of weight and a lot of height. And Austin Ancion, Wright stands in pretty good there. But Austin Ancion, that's his big boy. And he was... he chucked him a couple of times in the Heritage League, so that's fair to say that he probably would have won that fight. Now here's Weston trying to go across, but Klessens probably saves a goal with a deft defensive play. Now 5:42 to go here in the period. Casey Straub, neutral zone, gave up Shea Reynolds. Reynolds trying to step around Lightburn. Good. Reynolds tied up on the far side. Lightburn trying to dig this one loose. It comes loose from Bollock. He shoots it. Great save by Arthur. But Reynolds still has it in behind the net. Kelly, one chance, two chances, both stopped by Arthur. Kelly near side Reynolds. Bollock shoots, stopped by Arthur again. This time with the blocker. Wranglers under all kinds of duress. But now here comes Shooter. He's got Weston to the net. Shooter, that's Berg, excuse me, couldn't get a shot away. Weston, that's Brett Weston helping out. Right up front, they score! Caleb Berg! He's cut the Stampeder lead to 1. It's 3-2. That is a huge goal for Caleb Berg and the Sylvan Lake Wranglers, who aren't dead yet. We're down 3-0, but 2 goals in the last 10 minutes have them within a shot of tying this thing up. Under 4 to play, 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Draw 1 by the Ponoka Stampeders, and the Sylvan Lake Wranglers are down just a goal. Austin Caleb neatly intercepted there, and he'll come back the other way. Gave up to Braden Weston. Weston couldn't get around Guthrie. Sears knocked off the puck. Great defensive play again as Zach Kungel has just been tremendous on this third pair for the Wranglers. And Kungel's going to try to shovel this one up to Austin Caleb. He does. Caleb knocked off the puck. It'll come back for Klessens. Klessens now trying to get a shot away. Cannot do so. Optendries! That's not Optendries, excuse me. It ain't Higgins. Great chance to put this thing on ice, but a glove saved by Arthur. Face-off, left side of Stephen Arthur. 17-15 Stamps leading face-offs. They'll win that one. Klessens to Gatz. Back to Klessens. Shoots it through a crowd. Good blocker save by Stephen Arthur. 2 minutes to go in regulation here. Down by a goal is Sylvan Lake, and Zane Bennett will get this thing out. Bennett now starts through center, in over the line offensively, right down the middle. Bennett still got it. Bennett shoots it. Glove save, Robert Machete. Buck 23. 1-2-3 to go here in this third period. Ponoka 3, Sylvan Lake 2. Robert Machete in goal. He's on to his right side. And the draw is won by Ponoka. They will carry it offensively. Puck poked outside the line. And then Jordan Jacoby on it comes in offside. Minute 3, 63 seconds left in regulation time. Face-off right outside the Wrangler blue. Bennett on it against Jordan Jacoby, and Bennett won it cleanly. We'll keep our eye on Stephen Arthur for when he is going to vacate the net for the extra attacker, but Caden Gatz has it right now. Gatz tied up far side corner. Brandon Brockerville. He lost it. Now here comes Bennett. Bennett over to the far side. Garrity. Now to the bench goes Arthur. 6-on-5 Sylvan Lake. But turned over by Sloan Garrity there. And now Braden Wells has it. Gave it to Gatz. Gatz to Saylor. And he put it wide of the empty net. Still a half minute to go. Right up into the middle of the ice. It'll come to Wade Lightburn. Lightburn denied entry. It comes to Guthrie. Guthrie now to Saylor. He rang it off the post on the empty net. Still alive with the Wranglers. Here comes Peyton Wright. He's denied entry into the zone. Play for great job by Ponoka just to clog up the neutral zone here. But here comes Shooter in offensively. Poked off the puck. This will come out to Higgins. I think the Wranglers are probably out of time here. It's going to come right to Berg, though. Berg, he's got one last chance. Berg shoots it. Stopped by Machete. Ponoka holds on. 3-2 is your final. Stampeders win the home opener over Sylvan Lake. Salute to the home crowd here. And Ponoka with a big win, no doubt. Got scary toward the end. The Wranglers made it a game with this one by Caleb Berg. But the Ponoka Stampeders could not, the Sylvan Lake Wranglers could not tie it up. There's what stands up as your winner. Jordan Jacoby, 3-2 is the final. So the 3 stars tonight. Robert Michetti turns in 21 stops in the victory, and he is your 3rd star in the crease for the Ponoka Stampeders. Shea Reynolds, he had a goal tonight. He is your 2nd star for Ponoka. And Reynolds gets this one, a real nice goal, batting that one out of midair by Stephen Arthur. And your 1st star is Jordan Jacoby. He's got a goal, and that was an important one, though. Proved to be the game winner on a rebound. Shovels that one up by Arthur. So that will do it. So with that, let's give you a sense of what the records now look like. As the Ponoka Stampeders they were 1-5-1-0, and now they are 2-5-1-0. That will put them at 8 points. Don't look now. 1 back of Red Deer and 2 back of Sylvan Lake. Sylvan Lake with the, or 3 back of Sylvan Lake, excuse me. Sylvan Lake with the overtime victory yesterday went to 3-3-1-0 with the loss. They're now 3-4-1-0, back below 500 for Sylvan Lake. So both Central Alberta teams, Red Deer and Sylvan Lake, struggling, scuffling along here. But nonetheless, a tough one for Sylvan Lake. Let's take a look at the box score here. It is Jordan Sears in the 2nd period getting us off and running at 1:41 from Jacob Saylor and Braden Klessens. Shea Reynolds makes it 2-0 Stamps at 3:45 in the 3rd from Jonathan Kelly and Kieran Bullock. Then Jordan Jacoby, the eventual game winner at 9:52 from Caden Gatz. But Braden Weston from Zane Bennett at 11:24. That one came 4-on-4. And then Caleb Berg at 16:04 late in the game gives the Wranglers some life, but that's as close as they would get. I believe that's Braden Weston. No, it is Brett Weston, excuse me. Brett Weston on the assist with Bowden Ryder. The final ends up 3-2. Thanks for tuning in. A little later on tonight, 7 p.m. puck drop, Airdrie Thunder. They are at home to the Rocky Rams. So make sure you tune in for that one. And next up for these 2 clubs, Ponoka is in action on Thursday night, 5:30 puck drop. Mountain View Colts in town. Remember, this is first of 7 in a row at home for the Stamps. Mountain View Colts in town in Ponoka, 5:30 puck drop on Thursday. These Sylvan Lake Wranglers, they return home to take on the surprise of HJHL21. The Three Hills Thrashers are in Sylvan Lake at 6:30 on Friday. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later.